What up, world? I want to talk about some really interesting things today. One of which is music. I make music. I've been making music for a very, very long time. Been making music at a professional level for probably like 8, 9 years now. Maybe like 7, 8 years. And there's something that I noticed. And one of the biggest things I noticed is something not only applicable to me, but applicable to everybody. Probably everywhere, maybe even around the world in any continent you're in, not just in North America. So, local music scenes. Let's talk about the pros and cons of local music scenes. So, I'm from New Jersey, and I've had many experiences within the so-called local music scene in New Jersey. I've had amazing, incredible experiences, and then I've had horrible experiences, really bad ones. And I've been able to come to this conclusion of there is a clear problem with the music scene in my state, in New Jersey. And the more I think about it, there's a problem with the local music scene in every state because the whole idea of there being a local music scene is a paradox. It's a contradiction in itself. Music is not a local thing. Music has turned into a global, universal thing because we have the internet, because I can literally take my phone, do this, press record, and take a video. Music is not local. I'm not depending on people from my local scene to watch this video to be the people that comment on this video. That would be ridiculous for me to put stuff on the World Wide Web for a local music scene. It's an oxymoron. It doesn't logically make sense. And when I was younger, I didn't think about this. I didn't realize these things because I was young and I was in a rush to get everything out there. And all I knew was everything in proximity. All I knew were the things close to me. And so even here in 2026, with the internet, with social media, with all these ways to get out there, I still see all the time that there's people in the local music scene, maybe outside of New Jersey too, probably New York, California, every other state. The local music people, they don't think on a level outside of what's in front of them, and that is the issue. Like, the internet allows you to make fans, to make supporters, to reach new potential collaborators, to make new friends, to reach new peers. The music industry is reliant on the internet. So the whole thought of like, yeah, let's build an audience locally, let's do this. That's such a small part of the greater recipe. That's such a small part of the equation these days. It just doesn't make sense why so many people put so much stress and emphasis on that when in reality they could be uploading to YouTube every day. They could be posting here every day. They could be doing that instead of constantly working at gaining this local traction that's honestly so much more fleeting than a viral moment. And a lot of people out there are going to disagree with that, but that's how I feel. I feel as though local stain, local clout, local traction in New Jersey or out of New Jersey, it's more fleeting than a viral TikTok, than a viral Instagram reel, than a viral YouTube video. It's so much harder to hold on to that because when you're playing locally, you're not playing to the people in your lane. You're not playing to your niche. You're not playing to your subcategory of people that are supporting you. You're running into whoever's there, and these are people of all different interests. There's no target, there's no specific direction, there's no plot. And so we end up losing the plot by focusing too much of that. New Jersey, so much potential. Some of the greatest artists in history are from New Jersey. New Jersey still to this day has some of the most talented people ever. But some of them focus too hard on New Jersey. Making this video, I'm semi-focusing on New Jersey, ironically, because I'm talking about it. But I'm saying there's very talented people in this state who just simply focus way too hard on this state. And being in this state, they forget that their biggest fans are probably outside of New Jersey. I can tell you for a fact, my most serious supporters are most definitely outside of New Jersey. And that's okay. Regardless of where I lived, that would probably be the case. That's why the idea of a local music scene, it's so almost ridiculous to me, because the whole goal is to not be local. The whole goal of posting online is to not be local. It's not supposed to be like high school. It's not supposed to be like going to college. It's not supposed to be like being at your 9 to 5. It's supposed to be different. This music is supposed to be you taking advantage of the fact that there is the World Wide Web and you have the world at your fingertips. Times have changed. So when I go to events for fun and I meet and talk to people who don't really have goals of reaching anyone outside of their local scene, I get genuinely blown away and confused. Like, why would you not strive for something greater? Given all of the tools that we have and given the talent that we have, why not strive for something greater? Why not use what you're gifted with, use what you're blessed with to reach more people all over the place? Why only stick to this? I'm passionate about this, man. I'm really passionate about this. Like, I genuinely want to know, why not niche down? Why not find a niche? Why not find a specific subcategory of people that relate to you and aim for that? Everyone has it. Everyone has really specific quirks and idiosyncrasies about them. And a lot of people just don't want to zero in because they're so focused on only what's in front of them. There's a world of people that relate to you out there. There could be someone who comments on this video being like, I disagree with everything you just said. That's beautiful. I'm reaching people who have different opinions. I want to reach people who feel all types of ways because I'm on the internet. So when I meet people locally and they ask all these questions like, how do you reach people? How do you have listeners? It's the internet. It's putting my music online, putting myself out there. It's putting videos of myself online. People need to, not just people in New Jersey. This was originally supposed to be a video about New Jersey and turned out to be a video about everyone everywhere. We need to think on a global level. The world is way smaller than we ever could have imagined it is. You know the quote, the world is my oyster? That's because the world is not that big. The world only has so many people. And within that, there are your people, the people that relate to you, the people that support you, the people that really, really, really want to hear what you have to say. They're there. I love you. Do great things.